What's your move?
Yes.
Ranger Rick.
Ranger Rick. I want to take a pot shot at your unit there with my heavy artillery spotted by that guy.
Oh, okay. Spot.
Spot that guy, that unit.
He's spotting a shot with a guy with a thing.
Yeah, the big, heavy howitzer.
Yes.
Need a 6 to hit since I'm shooting indirectly. And that's far from a 6. And second die for the Germans, as you would expect, with 19 order dice versus his 11, since he lost his commissar. I'm going to do an advance with my inexperienced truck. It can then move 24 inches and have 2 pivots. So starting from here, since it is deployed, I could actually have started further up. Why didn't I do that? Over here.
You want me to answer that question?
No, not on camera.
This isn't PG-13, Luke. This is... I think the youngest guy who's actually watching us is Mr. Matt Rattenbury. And Matt, you're what? Like 40? 30? 25? I think 25 is more.
Advance on the truck with a 10-man squad of regular here.
Yeah. The hare went there.
So truck has arrived and Damon pulls another die. Or I pulled it.
I've been left with this. I'm gonna have to bring my own. I bought way too many order dice when I was at Warlord.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring them.
As you can see, we have a camera. And that means
we have a 12-man inexperienced squad, but only 5 windows, so 10 guys are able to shoot.
that is correct.
They're all within 24.
Yes.
So range is not a problem, though it is long range. So they're inexperienced. That starts us off at 4. Long range, 5 to hit.
Yes. So 10 shots hitting on 5. And he's shooting at a soft skin vehicle. 1. Yeah. You then need a 6 to take it out. But at least you gave me a pin. Both on the occupants and the vehicle. So good job.
Yeah.
Another one for the Germans.
Boo!
This will be a run for my Kettenkrad, and I realized now when I read the rules that we did it wrong in Sevastopol because it moves and drives as a half track. So that means it can run and do 1 pivot or advance and do 2 pivots, but only 9 or 18
I
inches.
think I've seen that thing in a television series.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
no.
I have. Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
That one?
Yeah, the Pops drives that before he's shot. I mean,
1
almost.
pivot and then
Close to it.
onto the road, and you have seen it in Saving Private Ryan.
And
I
was thinking of Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
I think he was driving around in one of those.
possibly.
You're done?
I'm done. We forgot to deploy my Panzer III, but...
So he strategically placed it in reserve instead, and he ignores to roll for it because it's German, and Anders made the list, so he says that no, German can just get their stuff whenever they want.
the Germans can get their stuff whenever they want.
Yeah, the Russians are going to have backup pretty soon from a Pershing. Keep it up.
So 9 inches of advance. And I will try to stay away from your God of War. So something like here, I will come in and then I will be able to take a pot shot at your BA-10 with a pretty clear line of sight.
It's a pretty.
Pretty? So that is definitely above long range.
Your regular, that's 3, long range 4, movement 5. Any cover there?
Yeah,
I mean, there is a hill.
there is a hill, but it's kind of when I was down here. When I was down,
Can you see 50% or more?
I can see all of it. I can even see the tarmac from here.
No, then there's no problem.
So what do you need? 5? Movement
You don't
or
need
long
any.
range?
You don't need anything because he's not going to be there.
You're gonna recce?
I'm going to recon.
Okay.
Even the Russians said, recon,
Take it
comrade.
away. Take it away.
So camera off, and we'll be back after recon. This die will determine which building is the HQ building.
Yeah.
Svein will now point to building number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that one.
That one. This is the HQ, part of the victory condition.
For a minor victory. No, wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
minor, but if I take the commissar, it's a major.
Yes. And the dice?
The dice.
You have your hand in the bag, so of course we know he's cheating if it comes up German. Yeah.
And you move your vehicle.
Oh yeah. He's over here.
Yeah. So that is matches, aka.
Andy Bryant.
Yes, and the Germans got that.
What do you want to do?
We are.
Can you manage to think while I'm filming?
I'm thinking.
Or do I
what?
have to turn off?
No, we will do a run with a truck. So that is 24 inches and 1 pivot.
Did I mention I won Best Painted?
Yeah, I think we have seen your video.
Did I mention I won?
Yep.
I got a prize.
What was that?
A Tyrannid.
Tyrannid?
A box of
Tyrannids.
Yeah. I sold it.
Yeah, I guess you did. How far?
You move 12, you run 24.
Yeah, but you need to do a pivot over here. That means I can only get...
So that's an Inex truck with regular infantry?
These are regular infantry, yes. Like that. And here's the hill, so I will pivot. And actually, I'll stay there, because I don't want to be in the way of the half track.
You're done?
Yep. That
The
was
advancing German horde.
the horde of Germans.
Which they were known for hoarding.
Warring. I'm going to do a advance on the road with this truck, bringing me up to here.
Yeah, ignore the soda bottle at the end of the table, it's not part of the terrain.
1 pivot. And here you go, that's an advance.
Let's see what I'm looking at. What do I have in the other end there? It's a... Oh yeah, the 10-man in squad.
10-man inexperienced squad, so you can get the same number of shots out. So this is where I ended up, facing the Russian horde. There's our Russian horde.
Horde.
You got to die, what's happening?
I'm gonna mortar or something.
You are going to use your medium mortar with +3 penetration.
So I have to take a test.
It has how many pins?
He has 2, so it's at 7.
It's inexperienced, so at 6.
6, and we have a commissar close by.
So you can shoot.
No, that usually works out. 6 or less. Nah! Reroll.
It's a 7.
I kill a guy.
Uh-oh. It's a 9.
It's a fail.
Yeah, you can only re-roll once.
We
Or
go down,
force.
and we remove a guy.
Yeah. So now you're down to 2 guys. If you remove one more guy... Oh, yeah, that was Damon laughing because the mortar was stuck in the door. If you get down to only 1 man in that team, it will have a permanent -1, but it really doesn't matter if you shoot indirectly. And we read the rules just to be sure, and the commissar cannot shoot...
Anything else but infantry.
Correct. So
Or an infantry unit. They're technically infantry, but they're not an infantry unit
no, so
per such.
the mortar man is back.
Yes.
So the doctor has not
The doctor did his job. He shot him, and then he fixed him up again.
And I got a new die, which means I'll do an advance on this half track, which can then move 18 inches with 1 pivot, bringing me snugly
Snugly?
into his arse.
Oh, I got so many bad pictures now.
Half track moving up. This one has a veteran hair squad. Anyway, you have a die. And that's going to be a medium machine gun, and he is going to take a test on 8 or less since it's a regular. That's a 5, so you are good. Pin is removed, and what's happening?
I'm gonna shoot.
At something.
That one.
That one.
4 shots.
4 shots, hitting on 3s because of short range, and that's it. No obstacles in the way. You got 2 hits.
Ridiculous.
Killing on 6s. Oh, that's
new.
interesting. How did you do that?
Skill.
Reroll. Nope.
So a pin.
So it's a pin on both the occupants and
The vehicle.
itself. So that's working good for you. Unsuccessful shooting with the medium machine gun
Advance.
on that unit.
Noobs. 6.
6, do you have a... No, that's a commissar. So 6 or less, that's a 10. You want to shoot?
Kapow.
Oh, it's actually not 1, you have to. Since you're within 6, the commissar, and that's a 7, so they actually go down. So the doctor is doing his job.
The doctor is operating.
The doctor is still operating. And in the meantime...
People are running. Because the doctor is operating.
So what's gonna happen?
We are going to run, Fritz. These guys are gonna run down.
Yep. And those were... What?
Regulars.
They are regular light machine gun squad.
Yes, sir.
9 men.
Oh,
They are
wait,
in the building.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is the HQ.
Hold on. I have window.
Yeah, you have.
I'm gonna stay and shoot with the light machine gun.
Yeah, you have 30 inches of range.
That might be enough. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm fooling your hand.
How's that my problem? Light machine gun.
The doctor will amputate. Light machine gun, that's 3 shots.
Long range.
Long range.
That's it.
Hitting on 4, since you're in an elevated position, we do not count the hard cover. 3 shots, hitting on 4.
Horse.
That is a 2, needing a 6 to destroy. Nothing. And another pin. So they are pinned down.
And we forgot another mother beep.
Yeah, not you, me. I have 19 order dice, so it's a lot to keep track of. This is Anders Hitler in his substitute swimwagon.
I'm gonna have a talk with Mr. Hitler about this scenario.
Yeah, you should.
He's not making the next one, by the way.
I think it's working out just fine.
Yeah, I bet you are. You're winning.
Not yet. He's going to, well, he can run like 48 inches with, or he can move up 24. Yeah, I'm going to put him snugly
Not again.
in the ass
You're done.
with 2 pins. Done with 2 pivots.
Give him 2 pins. That's okay by me.
So he's back to provide morale. Due to Damon's pinning, I will try to let these guys perform a rally order.
So 9 minus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7.
Oh, so they remove 1 for making it, so that's 5 guns.
They're pinless.
They are pinless. Another one for the Germans.
Whiny man-child.
No.
I was talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now you said no. Which one is it? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to bring my motorcycles onto the road. They have 24 inches of run. If I advance, if I run, they can do...
You're not allowed to measure before you do what you're supposed to do, you know.
No, but this guy moved 24, so I know it's up to here. So I just want to see.
I thought those were veterans, not here.
Oh, come on, man. They can pass through, yes, or I can just run them up here. You know what? We'll just run them up here.
You're done after that?
Yep. So one guy runs up here, down. He goes down my HQ. Anders Hitler.
Nice switch, dude. Right before I pushed play, he was like talking Norwegian crap, and then he's heard a blip and...
Cha-ching! Superhero! Russian! What's it gonna be, princess?
Oh, it was my die.
Yes.
Oh, why don't you take the camera? I thought it was yours. I was just expecting you to pull your die.
Oh,
There you
this is definitely being cut. No, but it's looking at the lens when it's close to my face. It's like that.
Yes, this is pretty. You see?
Oh my.
That was not.
Okay, let's move on.
Attempted run order. These guys will try to run. They have 2 pins on them. So they're taking the test on a 7.
Not these guys, but
These
these guys. They are regular light machine gun squad.
Fixed.
Oh, they make it. So they are stuck with one pin.
Yep, they're gonna run that way, and that's it.
So that way.
Yeah, towards the enemy. You know, the Russian way.
That way.
Right, George?
So these guys ended up in the streets of Stalingrad. Oh, I'm so looking forward to the street battles. We are going to have so many cool shots.
Run, Forrest!
And that unit, which was behind
The other building.
yeah, which are
Also a run order. They did not have any pins on them, so no test required.
yeah. So they end up over here.
You die.
And the Germans are up once again.
Oh.
Are you going to sneeze?
Oh, maybe.
No sneezing. Let's bring in my HQ. And he will fit snugly.
Will you stop with the snuggly fitting?
He can move 12, actually. He can run
24.
with one pivot. I just need to check where I need to pivot. So one pivot over here, and then he can end up over here.
Yeah, so he moves 12.
Yeah, sort of. So, no, it's more than 12, so it's a run. HQ goes down inside. Since I ran, I can't go out anyway. And who gets the next one? Are you snoring?
And I'm filming. Multitasking.
That's you.
Go. Down order on the commissar.
Okay, so
Can
the
he shoot
doctor-
himself can the doctor kill himself if he doesn't manage it? I wouldn't want you to kill yourself, Yassins. It's not a problem. Oh wait, you're inexperienced. That is a problem.
Yeah, but to go down, it doesn't really require a order
Okay,
test.
then we say advance.
Yeah,
So it's a fail, so he goes down.
yeah,
So he's down.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I got a hair unit going down inside this truck. Now it's going to be a lot of down action.
Why don't you pull a new dice?
I will definitely pull
From
it.
down under.
That's you.
What the? Down.
Your HQ goes down.
Down.
And that is the one situated there. Other hair unit goes down since
He's waiting for the God of War to do something before he moves his last thing.
why can't I ever? Thank you.
Because you're not used to going down.
Last German-Russian die.
Open fire!
Yeah, he was hoping for a late arrival, but now it came. And that is an order test on a 4. And that means you have no pins. Your target
Kablam.
is that one. It is shooting as a medium anti-tank gun.
Direct shot, 3+ to hit.
3+ to hit. We allow it to shoot over this since it's
The gun is suspended above ground on wheels and carriage and whatnot. Oh,
on
here.
cabbage.
Cabbage, yes.
The gun is high over, and he rolled a 1, which means.
It does nothing.
So you're happy?
Not happy.
Okay, so now the Germans got 4 units left, and I
And they
will
will go down.
No. Okay, first up, my flamethrower team in the Kettenkrad goes down. The Pioneers... No, that's not the Pioneers. This is the Veteran here, go down. And then I got this baby, the Pioneerwagen, which is just a proxy 251.
And like all other babies, and like its controller, it's a whiny man-child.
No, it will move up.
Here.
I can move 9, 18 on the road, on the advance, or I can run.
36. Go, go, go. Run 36.
Run 36.
Breach the barricades.
And I get 1 pivot. So maybe up to here. Is that doable?
It's doable.
If we go straight forward like that, and then perform 1 pivot, yeah, that should work out, shouldn't it?
It should. This is a armor 7 vehicle, people, so my infantry can't hurt it. I can pin it, but I can't kill it.
So I still got a couple of inches left.
But you're driving straight and driving into the
do I want to go over the... It really doesn't matter. I just remove this barbed wire.
You don't remove it, it's still there for the infantry.
No. When we drive over, it's destroyed. It's gone. We did that in Sevastopol. And Damon was just talking in Norwegian.
Habla!
And I will say start of turn 2.
And he ran, and the unit inside went down, and
Yeah.
he was hoping to get the first die, which he didn't.
No, because you got it.
Yes. Do I want to shoot the God of War hitting you on a 3? Because I can see more than 50%. The barricade only covers up to
The tracks.
the tracks. Everything above I can see. 3+ to hit. I usually don't do well when I roll 1 die. Actually, I haven't been doing well in this game rolling many die either, so yeah, we'll go with that.
You'll go with that.
We'll be firing the God of War controlled by Mr. Greenwood.
Yes.
So a run order, no, I'm kidding. Fire order.
Fire order, and you are shooting at the Pioneer.
Pioneer hitting on a 3.
Hitting on a tree.
Oh, I've been missing 2. I have to do this.
Let's see the 1. Look at that baby spin.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's gonna.
Oh. And there's the 6. So that's hit.
That's
You
a
got
kablamo.
a +5 penetration versus front armor 7. So 2 to glance. What in the God's name? That was 2 6s in a row with that silly rolling.
That's a lot of.
Wait. What was it?
That is 5 + 6 is 11 versus your armor of 7, so that's 3 above.
2 dice on the damage thingy bob.
Oh, I'm the king, baby.
What the hell? So 3 6s in a row,
Yay!
and the baby destroys, blows up, and that means the unit inside takes 1d6 hits and disembarks 1d6.
In a number of pins.
And a
We'll be back with that later. Hits.
number of hits.
Yeah,
2. Killing on 5s, they are veteran. No, what the hell? This is...
Double
what the
6.
hell? Man, you are not allowed to roll like that anymore.
And what do you got in that unit, baby? What do you have?
I got a flamethrower.
Not anymore, you don't. This was slightly fun. I'm gloating.
Anybody says voodoo magic?
Yes, my t-shirt says it all the time.
That gave us a nice opportunity to display a blast marker by Dakota Howard from Cody's Creations. And have you seen so many 6s in a row?
Yes, I have. I'm just accepting my members into the group.
Yeah, you should.
So I played Yahtzee. I rolled 6s.
With that, he took out my master plan to fry his bunker with my flamethrower.
And did you see I managed to like get both spinning
Yeah,
at the same
there was a
time?
lot of spinning.
Yeah.
Anyway, new die.
So who wants to play me at our tournament?
New die.
You die. Speaking of destroyed German vehicles and tournaments, Svein?
I got a new die
Yes. Tournaments.
and tournament.
What? You have a new tournament
We have a tournament
planned?
for the 14th and 15th of May
2016.
2016.
Yeah. It falls well in. Oh no! How the hell am I going to say this in English?
Oh, the Norwegian national
National Day or National
holiday. No, National Day.
Independence Day.
Yeah, Independence
There we go.
Day.
Is on May 17th.
D-Day.
It's
17th.
it's a spectacle to not miss if you want to come to the tournament, which is held in Moss, Norway. If you go to Tabletop Battle group on Facebook, you'll find
yeah, do a search for
a
tournament.
little bit more information on the tournament if you want to come join us. We got 60 tables, and we're now up at 12 or 13 participants.
Yeah,
And that's not counting any Norwegians yet, or Swedish yet, I think.
and that's
That's probably 10 or 20.
yeah, but it's like 8 or 9 months before.
Yeah, so hurry up.
it's gonna happen. Yeah, so hurry up.
You have a die. What do you want to do?
We are. I knew what I was going to do, but now with all the talking,
Yeah, you see what I'm doing?
yeah, you screwed me over. Oh yeah, heavy artillery.
Shooting at...
Your inexperienced squad
Aww.
with the use of this spotter.
So spot away and hitting on a 5.
Put away, hitting a 5 since I missed last.
Turn.
Get these evil dice out of my way. See, I rolled 2 1s. Hup! No!
How is that die less evil?
So that was a miss, but on 4 we will hit next turn. And now it's you, Damon.
Yeah, I had a plan, but I suddenly realized it wasn't a good one.
It's not a good plan. You want me to pause?
No.
Or I can just...
Open fire. Testing on a 6.
That's the mortar.
I probably shouldn't roll like I did last time then. Let's try something new.
What the hell was
Doesn't
that?
work.
That was 8.
So down.
I will try to move the truck, which has 3 pins, before it gets more pins. So on advance, and it's in experience, so that's 5 plus 1, 6.
Try rolling like I do. Works opposite for you. That really doesn't work for you though.
He goes down. More from Damon.
And I tricked you. Ambush.
He's going into an ambush with his Maxim. Germany is up. And I will try to... I won't try, I will do. Never try, always do. It's going to...
What are you going to do?
My truck.
Well, you didn't say so.
No, but I will. It can move up to 24 with 1 pivot. So roughly up to here.
Well, there's barbed wire in the way, so...
Yeah, it
Yeah,
will-
you will just keep on going straight and run off the table.
Yes. So it can only move straight after that, running flat. But that's not the issue. The issue is...
Stop!
Because here's coming
Ambush.
ambush. So the Maxim goes to fire. And you got 4 shots. That's short range.
3.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh.
That's 1 hit.
Oh, wait.
Killing on 6. No, 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 no,
No!
Did you feel that tense moment, guys? Anyway, pin on the truck, pin on the unit inside.
Yeah, and keep going.
Yeah,
So, pivot.
yep, and just move me up to through that one, and roughly there. That's where I stop. Okay, looking good. Now I can dismount my troops inside and wreak havoc on thy soul. Another one for the Germans, and this will be the
The
completion.
all-important, what the hell, who cares? One, he needed it.
The completion of my master plan. That
Your
was,
second master plan, the first one got blown up.
yeah. Now the
The second one also got blown up and thrown away.
we are going to do a run. Since the truck advanced, I can disembark these guys. They can run. No.
You have to take a test.
No, they can't assault from a vehicle.
No, you disembark and you shoot. Super short range.
Let's do that.
Disembark. 8 plus. Your regular. That's
9
so 8.
or less. No, they go down. No, they
Enter
are
evil
sitting
minion
ducks.
laugh.
Sitting ducks.
I will defend Mother Russia
You are.
for George.
You are. And these guys haven't done anything yet. Oh no. But you're not going to use your die on them.
Down there. There you go. Open fire at the closest living transport.
These guys are going to pour fire onto that transport.
So let's see if I can get all 10 dice spinning then.
No, you cannot. What do you need to hit?
I need 5s.
Because of long range?
4 basic because of inexperienced and 5 long range.
Yes.
So let's get them spinning.
No.
No.
Oh, that was a lot of them.
1, 2, 3.
3 hits.
4.
4 hits.
So the spinning helped.
It did. Stop spinning. Killing on 6. Look at that smug face. The ones who didn't spin and the ones that spint.
They are spent.
So 1 pin.
1 pin.
24 inches. say no more.
Yeah.
This is the order die.
We were talking about the 9-inch project. Well, actually, it's still 9-inch. We haven't changed that.
9 millimeters. We are moving up a couple of inches, 3 inches, and then we are performing 1 pivot, which we're allowed to on a run, and then we got a further 21 inches to go, which will put us snugly
Dead center of my firing lanes.
Yes. So
He's
roughly here.
counting on getting the next... No, wait, you were running, so you can't do anything.
They can't do anything other than go down. The die for me, which will be used on my Krautschützen squad.
What? Your Kraut shooting squad?
Yeah. You're on fire today.
I am.
They can run 24 or advance 12, since I'm not on the road.
By the way, you forgot to remove the tarmac when you moved your vehicles. Since
Yeah.
you're running over them.
Yeah. I will do an advance. I will remove your dies.
Do that.
And
So 12-inch.
12-inch advance.
Yep.
Putting me in a
Good position.
and they can shoot as much as they can move.
That one thing that can shoot,
Yes.
is what you're trying to say.
Because only the one with a sidecar is allowed to do shooting. The other guys are just
Along for the ride.
along for a ride. They must be given a fire order to be able to shoot. They are not dismounting, but they can shoot and then get back on. I will try to put some paint on your God of War.
Do that.
This is a light machine gun, so the range is 30. I'm outside of 15. I have base of 3, movement 4, hard cover.
5.6, long range 7.
Yes, so 4 shots with the Hitler's buzzsaw.
And the Hitler's buzzsaw says you add 1 to any machine gun.
Yeah. So light machine gun gives me a 4 shots.
Yep.
Needing 6 followed by 6.
Yes, sir. Ooh, halfway there.
6,
Well,
6.
not actually. But
Let's see some voodoo magic. No, do you see? It was a 6.
no,
It was.
it was a 2.
It ended up a 2, but it was a 6.
It's not. It's the end result that counts.
Decided to be a 2. So bikes are moving up, shooting at the God of War, but missing.
You tore down half of the gaming board trying to get that shot.
Yes. So applaud me.
Ah!
Okay.
Careful, these are war.
So you are going to move
I'm
or
gonna move
try.
something.
Try to move.
I'm gonna try to move these guys. They're within 6 of my HQ, which is in here.
Yep, and you
So
will
it's a
roll a
9.
morale.
Which I...
That's 8.
8. Ooh, I saw a foobar there.
No foo bars.
That's fixed.
So they can now move up 6. Let's just move 1 and then...
Yeah, we'll be back after the move.
Yes, so light machine gun in front. So here is the squad in its position.
The full squad in their glorious self. Shooting at the truck thingy.
The truck thingy with a camera next to it.
Yeah, which we've been told not to do, but yeah, well, we did it.
We did it.
So it's everyone's within 24. Long range on everyone. 1 light machine gun removes 1 loader. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10
We're correct this
shots.
time.
10 shots and movement and long range. So 5s to hit.
5 to hit.
And how many 5s?
Enough to hit you.
4.
There you go.
Yes, killing on 6.
Yes, a 6.
Got a 6 over there.
Yep.
Okay, so the unit inside takes 1d6 hits. 2 again. Killing on 4s, this is a regular.
6.
Okay, so you want to take the HQ or the light machine gun?
This was to kill. I need to roll another 6 now.
No?
Yes. This was to
Yeah,
the kill roll. Now I need to roll a 6.
You got 2 hits, you killed 1. And if that's going to be a 6, I'm going to cry.
Nope. But it's 1 guy dead,
Yep.
the truck is dead, and a pin for the unit.
And they go down. And they dismount 6 inches.
Yes.
And for my third master plan.
There we're zoomed in. Out.
Out. My Captain Krad is going to drive its... Well, it's not 18 since I can't go that far, but I got 2 pivots and a total of 14 inches of move, bringing me up to here, and that's an advance. And if I now can pull the next die, my flamethrower team will disembark up to here-ish and flame that bunker.
Ish.
It's going to be grill party. Barbecue time. And we will position the super camera.
That thing's not going to see anything. You're going to film over the unit.
No.
Okay. Now we have the camera in picture again, which we've been told not to do.
But we did it.
So I'll zoom in. That way I lose the camera. There we go. No camera now.
No camera now. Yeah, they can move up to the barbed wire.
6 inches.
Flamethrower team moving up to the barbed wire. The problem is that it's more than 3 inches, which means that this baby loses 1 penetration, so it's only +1 penetration.
And you're also outside of 1 inch of your own troops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's good.
So you automatically hit.
Yep. And it ignores bunkers and gun shields and those things, so it's no 6s to kill. But I only got +1 penetration.
So you kill on 3s.
3s. 1d6 hits with the flamer, auto hit.
Yes.
Maybe it is filming over them.
Okay, just leave the camera. Just
No.
leave.
We need a camera. And the barbed wire. Let's see how many hits, Damon.
1.
5. That's good because it's a 3-man team killing on 3s. And that's all them gone, which means I am on my way to securing...
Does it go out?
Oh, you remember that, did you?
Yeah, I actually know the rules.
Nope.
It blows up.
It actually gives me double fuel.
It blows up.
Does not. And I pulled another die, removing some dice to make room for these guys, which will get an advance order.
Jump out, boys.
Yes, if they can.
Turn, shoot Hitler.
9, -1, 8, +1. 9 or less. 10. No!
And that's it for today, because it's getting late and Svein is bitchy.
No.
So we'll be back, well, tomorrow with the rest of the game. But for you, it will be right after. And it's a new day.
It is.
New hairdo, new t-shirt. Well, it's the same color, but it's a new t-shirt.
Yeah. Anyway. There I did it again.
Yeah.
You...
Measuring thing. Where's all my stuff?
There. Over there.
There we go.
You got the first die of day 2.
Let's try to move these guys.
But we are still in turn 2. So this is a long game. I will probably have to split up the introduction and the game itself.
So 6.
They are very inexperienced.
-2 is 6.
The doctor can
Doctor
shoot.
is hopefully not necessary.
The doctor is not necessary. You robbed him of an operation.
And you can have that one back.
Yes, are you moving away from my heavy artillery?
I'm moving away from a howitzer.
So these guys are moving up, and I'm guessing they are going to do some shooting at that truck.
Perhaps.
They are within short range, so it will be force because of inexperienced movement and then back to 4. Do we agree?
4, yeah, so that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 shots.
Yeah, they are just rifles.
Are they? Yeah, there.
Yep.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Counting in Norwegian
8, 9.
and English.
Well, then they can learn. 1, 2, 3.
That's
Uno, dos, tres. 9 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yeah, I'll just remove these studs.
And then we just keep on doing the voodoo
No
stuff.
rolling, no rolling. Look at the 6s and the 5s and the 3 5s and 2 6s. Well, that is a lot of hits.
If it works, don't break it.
It's a 6 to destroy.
Yep.
Well, that's a 6. Okay, so we know the routine. 1 to 6 hits. 2.
Same.
Again, that's 3 times in a row. Killing on force. 1.
1 dead.
And they can dismount and they get another pin and they are down. So I will move them 6 inches.
Yep.
Okay, first German of day 2 will be a advance on this baby. So just line them up next to this thingy bob here. Yeah, more here. There you go. It has a light machine gun which can be fired by the crew.
By the crew or the inhabitants?
The inhabitants. It's actually a medium machine gun, so it's 18 inches of range, and you will get hard cover.
So you are at 3 base, you are at 4 for movement, 5, 6 for cover.
Yes.
With 4 shots.
4 shots, hitting on 6s.
Yes, sir.
What in the name of voodoo? You have stolen it! All of it! So when I get a new die, this veteran here will disembark and do some damage. But before that, that guy is gonna do some damage.
Beep, beep.
BA10.
9 minus 1 pin, it's 8.
Yep.
HQ.
Within 6, so 9. And that's matches. Commanding that vehicle, rolling a 6. So
Which is
he's
also known as...
Andy Bryant, who also has a...
We already said that. For them it's in the same
But
thing.
it's the second day. Okay, are you gonna move it?
Yes.
Or are you gonna...
Pivot.
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 So 2 pivots and 1 move, and you will try to shoot my transport.
Yes.
Can you shoot clear of your own guys?
Not a problem. 1 inch for the line of sight.
Yeah, man.
And I can see well more than 50%.
Okay. And that is base of tree movement 4.
I'll move even closer.
Yeah, I don't think you need that.
Well, I was thinking half range. So what
Yeah,
are we
but
looking at?
you
We're
get
looking at
48. Or you're gonna shoot with the... yeah.
that is a light machine gun, right?
Yep,
so
3
that's,
shots.
Yeah, but
15 inches.
15, which he is outside of. Yeah. So 1 big gun and 3 shots with a small one.
Yep. Hitting on
So
4.
small gun.
5s with the small gun. That's 2 hits actually. 6. No, it's actually only going to be a pin.
So that's just a pin.
Yep.
Big gun.
Big gun
Hitting on
needs a 4 because of movement, and that's a 3. So apply 1 pin to the vehicle and the team inside. So that's the BA10 for you. Advance on the crew. What are you doing? My crew inside will try to advance. That's an order test. Oh, I should have moved the HQ first. They are veterans, so 10 minus 1 pin, 9 or less. That's a 10. Okay, so these guys go down since I managed to roll a 10 if I just moved my HQ first.
Yeah.
And you moved like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
Slight spider problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly scared of spiders. Huge ass spider crawl on the floor. So I'll be over here for the rest of the game.
Anyway, you
Since
got
the spider is in that general direction.
Yeah, you get a new die.
Yeah, I'm going to be shooting something over there. Which I'm
Spider?
preferably. Don't mock me.
It's a very tense Damon right now.
These guys will shoot at your veterans.
Yeah, so these guys are inside.
We've already done the math on that, and
So-
I need 6s to hit.
Yeah,
On 10 shots.
You get, 10 shots. No, 8 shots. You got the light machine gun, 4, and then 2 guys.
Yeah.
4 guys.
Yeah.
1 shot each, because there is only 3 windows that has line of sight to these guys down here, and they will benefit from hard cover since they're hugging the
Actually,
wall.
hold on.
Yeah, I'm holding.
If
I'm
I
holding.
shoot straight forward, let's just do the quick math on that.
Yep.
No.
No. We have a laser pointer thingy. Highly unlikely.
Yeah, so still 3 windows.
3 windows.
But no hardcover, since you're further away from the wall.
Yeah,
in
that's
an
true.
elevated position.
That's true.
So that would be forced to hit because of long range.
And they are also regular. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go that way.
These guys.
Yeah. Still 8 shots, but forced to hit.
8 shot, force to hit.
And killing on force, since they are regular.
Yeah. Where are we rolling? Over here?
Not on that side of the table, I can tell you that
let's
much.
roll here. Oh, you roll good like that, don't you? Too good. Yeah, we have seen it. It's fine, Damon. You can just re-roll. Force to kill. That's better. One. So 1 guy gone. Okay, good result. Did you change the pins to 2?
Yes.
Okay, new die. Applying pins, north and south. And here's some more pinning. Are you activating the doctor?
I'm activating the doctor.
He's going to operate.
Jacint. Right?
Yeah.
He'll call us out if we're not saying that right.
Jacint Oros.
Yeah. He's going to try to advance.
Okay, so he's inexperienced.
He'll fix that regardless.
Yeah. So pin is removed and he can then advance and possibly put himself in harm's way.
He is going to shoot his 6 inches.
Maybe I should use the... We will use the small camera when we are having city fights, because this is a monster to move around. Okay, so you are trying to give me more pins on the half track. So he was within 24.
Yep.
Hitting on whatnot, not one.
So, miss.
Okay, new die. You have only 1 left? Yes. And he is moving away from the spider nest. Shot from the front line, and you can see the doctor taking cover with his flag waving around. And in the meantime, he actually has 2 dice left, so now he only has 1 left.
Open fire.
And that is your HQ. Shooting at these guys. Hard cover. Inexperienced. Standing still. Not a 1. But I guess it would be a 7 actually. I am going to move up my Panzer III version G. And it will fire at your inexperienced squad up here, if I can find the measuring tape that you put over here. 9 inches.
Dude, stop moving around. I was zooming in on your face.
Why?
Because I want to show them what you really look like.
I think
You're starting to get wrinkly, you know?
How old?
Oh.
One
How is that? That doesn't work for me. How can I make fun of you if you admit it?
Well, I am old.
Huh.
This is where we end up.
You're a man in his prime.
I am, and I've lost weight.
You have?
Yeah.
I know one place that doesn't show that.
Very funny. I got 8 shots with the hull and coaxial medium machine guns. Just want to see
Movement, long range, hardcover.
Trace a line outside of 1 inch.
Yeah.
And we can do that.
So basic 3, movement 4, long range 5, hardcover 6, 7.
Yes, sir.
So I'll be standing over here and zooming in on your dice over there.
Okay. Hold the camera still. That is 1-6.
Mm-hmm.
And can we perform the miracle called voodoo?
No, you can't.
No, definitely not. I've totally lost it. Totally lost it. And now I only got 2 transports and 2 HQs left. So it will just be, well, I don't really need to measure. 1 pivot, move, 1 pivot. And he's moving up here, 1 inch away.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, yeah, that's it. And I got another one, which means that Anders Hitler is just going to disembark and put himself in some nice...
Where the hell is he? There he is.
Here. He's putting himself in some nice hard cover. And also, I'm thinking...
Close enough.
Yeah. So that's good. One more for me. This is also just going to be a snug fit up someone's... And I got only 1 die left, which is my HQ, so he's just going down. And the Damon will then take his last infantry squad. And they are advancing. Let's see if we can sneak up on them. Oh, there they are. And we pause. This is where they end up, and we have positioned our micro cam to film the soldier's point of view. Hopefully I have put it in the right place.
6s followed by 6s.
Oh, you're rolling on top of the building now. Oh, 2 6s. You need to stop that, Damon. No! It's not a dice tower. No! Oh, look. Removable.
Ah!
No! You got a hit.
It's a pin, killing on 5s.
5s, they're veteran. Nope.
But a pin.
Put a pin, and that's good enough.
And we'll be back with round 3.
We will. Start of turn 3, and of course, Damon, the demon, got the first die. And he's moving up, matches.
Come on, Andy.
One pivot, moving a little bit up. And he had a little discussion with himself about a couple of things, and he decided this is the best action. He can then use the light anti-tank gun to take out the half-track and the forward-facing light machine gun to damage these guys. They will not benefit from hard cover, and this one will not benefit from any cover. We already checked that.
Basic 3, movement 4, super short 3.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s with 3 shots. That is 3 shits. 3 shits.
3 shits.
3 shits. Killing on 4s.
Veterans.
No, they're regular.
Regulars.
They're regulars.
Even better.
Oh, that's 2 and... No. So 2 guys gone and 3 pins. So the front line is taking a beating on the Germans.
And the big gun.
Yeah, movement 4. So 4. No!
6?
4.
Oh.
So it's a hit. I got +4 penetration versus front armor 7. So you need 3 to glance, 4 to pen. No!
That should be trademark. We need a new t-shirt. No!
That would be cool.
With a smaller O as we go along.
That would be cool. You need 1, 2, 3 to not kill me, and 4, 5, 6 to kill me.
Okay.
No! Okay,
Oh,
1d6 hits.
Watch this. 2. I'm not getting that thing.
No, it's actually a 1. But
Killing on 5s.
that's hysterical.
Two
No,
deads.
man, Damon, can you fucking stop it?
2 dead.
2 dead of my veterans, and they will dismount 6 inches, and we'll get on with it. German die is going to be put on the heavy howitzer, which will shoot at these guys inside here. The question is, should I shoot direct?
If you shoot direct, there isn't any doubt on where it will hit. If you shoot indirect, it might explode on the floor above.
Yeah, but if I shoot direct, I will hit on a 5 because of hard cover.
Long range 3, long range
I don't think it's
4.
long range because it has 84 inches or something.
Oh, check it. 84.
Oh. Heavy howitzer has 72. So that's
72.
36.
So
It's above
possibly.
36.
So
Oh, it's
3, long range 4, 5s hitting on 6, and then killing on 6.
And it's better to go. No, it's got +4 penetration. It's better to go indirect.
Because it's the same number and reduce next round.
Yeah. So here's the 6. Are you ready for the spider?
Yep.
No.
The spider has left you.
Yep. Next action is going to be these regular guys with 2 pins. But since I moved my Anders Hitler, he is now benefiting, or they are benefiting from.
You can see him behind the green truck. There's
Yeah, here he is.
Hitler's hiding his shoes behind the green truck there.
So they are getting an advance if I can manage the order test.
So it's 9 for railers, -2 is 7, plus 1
Plus Anders.
plus Anders is
8.
you need a snake eyes to pass the test on.
8
If it's
all right.
Anders. Yeah, you manage.
Almost snake eyes. So we go down to 1 pin,
And you get to move 6 inches and open fire.
6 inches, and we will return fire at your measly bunch of guys. So this is the furthest frontest. And that is the furthest backest.
And you haven't turned off the minicam.
No, because it's filming moving.
Yep. It's filming moving.
It's filming movement. So I will just arrange them in the same blob sort of thing that we had here. But now I will benefit from
Hardcover from shooting from these guys because they are, well, we've decided that
when they're
if they want to shoot at those guys and not have hardcover, they need to be one floor up.
Yeah.
Or
So
one additional floor.
let's see, I actually need to put the loader guy here so that we are in accordance. So I got 4 shots with light machine gun and then 4, 6, 10 shots.
10 shots, 3 basic, movement 4.
5 for the pin.
5 for the pin, 6, 7 for hardcover.
And within 6 inches on that, these 2 guys are now inside the building.
Yeah.
So 2 guys. So that's the light machine gun and 1 guy. So that's 5 shots.
Hitting 5 shots hitting on 3 basic, 4 for movement,
5 for the pin.
5 for pin,
So 7
6.
anyway.
It's 7s anyway. What do you?
I don't know. That's better.
3 hits,
Or 3 sixes.
3 6s.
And now at least 1 more.
Yep.
Oh!
And you're done.
I am. 1 more for the Germans. We will take our pioneer that lost the flamethrower. Yeah, exactly. They will stand still and fire. If I manage the order test, I have the HQ.
You are at 2 pins.
2 pins, so that's 8 plus 1, 9. Here,
That's it.
9. Haha!
So you are a veteran.
Yes.
That's 3. You have a pin. That's 4. You have long range. That's 5. You have hardcover 6, 7.
We do not have long range on the front guys.
So you are a 3. You are at pin 1. That's 4. So 6s on the 3 front.
3 guys in front hitting on 6s.
Yep.
No.
And then 6s followed by 6s for everyone else.
That's the 5 guys and they only have rifles. No! Total waste of ammunition.
Yep.
That was the God of War I was shooting at to try and pin it. Chadwick, you're up for duty. We're going to move you up to the road to provide some shooting action. 1 inch away from our own guys, that's important. Like that. That's 1 inch away from the car, and that one. And then we can use the hull mounted and the coaxial. Shooting at your guys again.
Measure range for short or long.
That is within 18. I'm fairly sure that is 17 inches.
And then I'm saying 19 just because.
Just because. And we are at, actually, if we measure from there, it's exactly 17. That's from the hull, no, the coaxial.
Yep.
But from the hull, it's only 16.
So we got movement 3, basic 3, movement 4, hardcover 5, 6.
Yes, sir. 8 shots.
8 shots.
6.
Fire!
Where do you want it? Over here? You want it over there? That's 1 hit.
Mhm.
Killing on trees since they are in X. And that's a kill. And you get 2 pins.
Back to 2.
And furthest backest.
Furthest backest.
That guy.
Yeah.
New die. New die. Another one for the Germans. This time it's going to be motorcycle action. And I have decided to move them. That means I will only be able to shoot with the medium machine gun. I don't need to measure, I got 12 inches and that's fine. So I will just position them over here. They can pivot as much as they like, since they are motorcycles. And that means I have less than 3 inches to you.
So basic 3, movement 4, back down to 3.
Yep.
4 shots.
4 shots hitting on trees. Over here. That is 2
hits.
killing
on
on
trees.
trees. That's 2
Two
kills and another pin, so you're at 3. The 2 furthest backest.
Nope.
No, you wanna try to. No,
I need to.
It won't work.
Yeah,
It's too short.
I'll remove.
Yeah, you'll remove. I'll try to move the truck with my next die. This one has 4 pins.
HQ close, so inexperienced 8 minus 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5.
Yeah. So 5 or less, and we're good. So 1 pin is removed, and he can now move 12 inches.
1 pivot and straight forward.
Well, I'm thinking I can get as far as that.
Yep.
That's the front to the front. So just 1 pivot here. Remove this as we have discussed, and then.
Well, then you can only drive straight after that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that means
straight forward.
that's true, Damon. Because I was over here, so 1 pivot over there. Yeah, and that brings me roughly up to this part.
Dunk.
This guy can't destroy that one. So that's it. So motorcycles doing their job, and Damon has a doctor to move.
Where's the doctor's flag?
No, I don't know. What's
No,
on
that's
top?
not the doctor. Wait,
That is on top.
there we go.
There we go.
Well, the doctor is still operating.
Here's guessing you're gonna take a pot shot. That's over 6 inches. Over there. Put it over there. Put it over there. That's over 6 inches. It's 7.
No, 8.
8. Okay. 3.
bad.
So that's a miss.
Yep.
Regardless. The doctor has advanced, ready to maim some motorcycles. But now you are having a medium mortar, and he is going to fire at the whatnot. The one that is hiding inside the building. And the door opening. It's a typical Damon action.
Let's,
These guys?
No.
No?
I think he thinks that I think that I thunk.
Yeah, the spotter is on top, so he has a good line of view.
What? Good line of view?
Okay, come on.
Good line of view?
Good line of
Good line of view. Yeah, we'll take out your mortar thingy.
Try to hit my heavy howitzer.
Let's see if I'm allowed to shoot.
Yeah, you need 6.
Fixed.
Oh, scheisse. So
Now I
you're
need a 6.
down to 1 pin, and you need a 6 to shoot in directly. And
Yes.
that's a 1. So, but you're hitting me on a 5 next turn. So now is the race. The race is on. Okay, so the German's got another die, and that will be used on the floor. On the occupants of this truck, they will get an advance, and I have discussed with the referee, aka Damon, and he has allowed me to jump over and go down. Yeah?
I've allowed them to advance over the roof of the car.
Yes. So I will just put the front. No, I need to.
The front is furthest, most is backest.
9 minus 1 is 8
Plus
plus 1.
1
So
is
9. That's an 8. So pin is removed, and I will move the furthest frontest guy. And then the other guys will follow suit. So he will be.
We'll be back after that.
Yeah.
Begin there.
Begin there.
Oh, there.
Yeah. This is where they ended up.
And he wants to
After moving.
shoot at what?
Why is this at 6?
Because he got really scared when they left.
Shouldn't have 3. Yeah, these 2 guys can't shoot. I will target this unit over here. These 2 guys cannot shoot. Actually, let's move the camera so they can see the target. And we have
Now
decided...
the camera. Oh wait. Now I can film without the camera being in a picture.
Yeah, light machine gun will hit on a 6 because of hard cover and movement.
Yep. We'll do that.
That's 1 hit.
Yep.
And then we have the remaining 6.
6 rifles hitting on 6s followed by 6s.
Yes, since they are at long range.
And the 1-6 kills on a 4.
Yep, and it does. And 1 pin. So that's the story of that attack. Okay, let's try to assault your BA-10 with these guys.
Yeah.
And you will have to declare up front when I declare my order if you're going to use your recce or not.
Of course I'm going to use my recce.
Or not. Well, you can gamble.
You need to make the test on a 6.
I have done that on all the order tests of late.
Of course, I'm going to recon. There's a golden rule.
Always.
Recon.
I almost said recon, but always recce.
Always recon. So yes, he'll recon.
We'll be back with that. So Andy, you are running away.
To live and fight another day.
Alrighty then.
And do they make their tests?
6 or less. Oh, close.
They go down.
They go down, but still I managed to get that guy out of my face.
Yeah, he'll just be back.
He will be back, but then you have to use...
I'll be back.
Another German die. I'm running out of... Damon. I'm running out of units to use, so I will run.
Run what?
The flamethrower team. Ooh. And they will do some wiggling and running about. That's the front guy, and he will end up exactly at the corner of this truck, putting me in a position to shoot at, no, not shoot at, but to advance up on these guys at a later date.
78 days, by the way, now.
Well, actually, it's 85 or 84.
Yeah,
But we are having the release the 16th of December. So 82 days.
Okay.
So I'm going with the Star Wars 7news.com timer, which says 84 days, and then deduct 2 for Norway, because we have a release 2 days before the US, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I will return some vehicles. No!
Valid gaming tactics.
1 pivot, 2 pivots, and then...
Run away! He's over there.
Yeah. So that's him. Another me.
That's like 10 in a row soon.
Yeah, so this is a half track. 1 pivot, 2 pivots, and then 18 inches of move. Bringing it down to this spot.
And you're done?
I'm done. Flamer is getting ready for some barbecues, and in the meantime you pulled, or I pulled your
Open
die.
fire!
These guys are going to shoot. Well,
My dice roll high.
they are inexperienced, so 5s.
Some of your crappy.
Oh, you wanna roll the white dice?
Yeah. So
5s.
5s. You.
No, they go
shooting a guy.
shoot a guy.
Yes.
Oh, you made it. 2 pins, 1 guy gone. How many you got left there? 5?
5 guys shooting at the bikers.
Okay, so the base is
Super short. Base is 4, 5, 6,
5.
5. With 5 shots.
Good call.
Yes.
Good luck.
I only make good calls. I call,
Really?
well, except when I call you. 2 hits.
2 5s. 1 pin, killing on 4s. 1 kill. And not another 6. No.
1 dead, 1 pen.
1 dead, 1 pin. Some snacks from McCormick in Scotland.
Still good after being in Svein's basement for a month.
Well, some weeks at least.
After much back and forth and Svein cutting and fixing and awesome video editing, they roast a guy and got a pin.
Yeah, because
That's the end of it.
we really couldn't find anywhere how to resolve hits against motorcycles.
Yeah, because there's 2
Guys.
dudes to a cycle and we killed 1 guy, and if we killed the driver, they would crash and burn. But we could have rolled a die for it, but
Yeah, but that's what
this
happened.
seems more logical.
They have dismounted and are now ready to give Damon another die.
Yes. So Damon will die.
Hopefully.
10 shots. In our force.
Okay, so that's the light machine. No, 9 shots. Light machine gun is 3, and then you got 4 windows.
I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Because there's a machine gun and a dude in 1 window.
Yeah, there's a machine gun and a dude, not only a light machine gun.
So 10 shots.
10 shots. And that's long range. Possibly not for the light machine gun.
Light machine gun is not long range.
Yeah, so that
So
one,
that's hitting on 3.
Yep.
So 3 shots hitting on 3, the rest of hitting on 4.
since you're in an elevated position.
So 3 hits from the light machine gun.
Hits on light machine gun, the rest are hitting on 4s. Ooh. That's a lot of hits, Damon.
Killing on 4s.
Killing on 4s, these are regular. And that's better. Three guys.
Possibly something important.
No sixes. No. Hello.
Hi.
And I got one car and a HQ left. And why are you taking my measuring tape?
It's voodoo. I need it arranged just the way, like that. Yeah.
I will perform one pivot, 6 inches or 5 inches, and then one more pivot and 7 inches, bringing me up around here. These guys are moving up 6, the furthest frontest and the rearest backest. So a foreboding sight for the Germans.
And we've done the measuring. Herman will hit on a 6
Yeah.
because of movement and hard cover. He's the only one that, yeah, the Germans has hard cover against. So 6 to hit.
Nope.
And the rest of the guys, -1 loader. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 8, 9.
Like machine gun.
I counted 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 8, 9.
Again.
Idiot.
9 shots hitting on force. That's a lot of 6s, dude.
You should play Yahtzee.
That's like 6s.
I should go to Vegas.
You should. Killing on force. Yeah, that's more like it. 2
Do that.
and a pin.
Yep.
Decimating this squad. Not nice. Look at that sad face. You have a HQ. He's going to try pot shot at the pioneers.
Yeah.
So you're going to need.
Movement, 5, hard cover, 6 followed by 6.
Yeah. So good luck with that. Nope. German die. He's just going to disembark and move up here.
What? You're lying? You said last German die.
He's not gonna die.
And you said.
So you got your guys left.
So
It's
let's just
3
do
dice.
that on the go. I know what to do.
Yeah.
So
let's-
open fire!
God of War is going to open fire.
Yeah, just place the die and move on with it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It doesn't matter, you're not gonna film him. You nerd.
I
Idiots.
filmed him.
Direct shots.
Direct shot with God of War, shooting as a light howitzer.
Hitting on a 3.
Hitting on the 3.
It's a 2.
You're good at 2s.
Yes, sir.
And
That was
2
him.
dice left.
These guys will get an advance.
Okay, then we move the frontest and the rearest, and we'll be back.
A 7. I need to take a test.
Yeah, but
7.
you made it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, movement, and then we'll be back.
So move the frontest furthest.
Move the front. Oh,
Move the first guy 6
I'm
inches.
not with you.
So people can see where he ends up.
Frontest furthest. There we go.
So this is where they ended up. This is their target. We have 9 shots and a frantic rolling. Shaking.
None.
Needed 6s, got nothing. Because of
3
movement.
basic, 4 movement, hardcore 5, 6.
Yes.
Oh, and the last unit
Yep.
will run.
That is this unit.
So no mortar shooting for you.
First order die of turn 4. That one is going to be an advance on these guys here. If I can make the order test, I need a 6.
9 and yeah.
And I do.
Yep.
So we're down to 2 pins. And they are going to move up here.
Towards the god.
Yeah, so you can pause after I move the further.
So 6s followed by 6s no matter what he does.
Because of 2 pins and movement and
And
hard
hard
cover. So what do we got? We got a light machine gun and the loader. So that leaves 5 rifles, so 9 shots.
9 shots, 6s followed by 6s.
That is doable.
Yeah, if you're me.
sixes.
They didn't even spin.
No, it's been.
You're not going to Vegas.
Need sixes? No. One more for me. These guys need to take a morale check. They have the Anders Hitler next to them, veterans. So 10. That's
Ooh.
9, so it's fine. 9, so it's fine. It's 8 guys, we already know that. The range is above 12. And all of them can see more
Yep.
than 50%.
So hitting on 4s.
8 shots hitting on 4s. Try to do something with that squad. It's a nasty squad.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits, killing on 4s. Regular. That is 1 and 1 pin. So veterans taking out one guy and giving 1 pin, while this veteran is moving his other regular squad up here.
To fire at the hare.
Yes. And how many guys is it? 9?
All of them.
You haven't lost one?
No, not you know.
We need to do something about that.
Yes, you do.
So super short on everyone.
Yep. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
I excluded the loader.
So
Just for you. Oh.
3 movement for super short 3. So 9 shots hitting on
Still not a
trees.
tree, dude. They're miniatures.
They're dice. The spider-proof building. That's a few 1s and 2s.
Not the 6s. So killing
A lot of
on
6s.
Killing on 4s.
Yes,
That's 4 guys dead.
4 guys. That means it's only 1 left. I got 1 pin.
And no NCO.
I get 2 pins now.
You're
and
taking a morale
need
test.
to take a morale test with no HQ close by.
So that's on a 6.
7.
Are they veterans?
No, but 9 minus 2 is 7.
They only have 1 pin?
Yeah, that's true. Unless we forgot something, but it doesn't matter because they
It's dead.
failed, so they bolt.
Action.
Germans, and now I have to do some retaliating.
Return fire, Hans!
That's fire order. I need to make a morale check on a 8 or less. Because my HQ is way over there.
I've never seen you do a foobar.
Oh, I did.
You only do it when Anders.
Yeah.
What are you shooting at? Well, I'm guessing you're shooting at these guys.
Yeah. And
You don't have a light machine gun.
they
It's
took
dead.
out light machine gun,
I
so I
killed your light machine guns all over the place.
8 guys.
8 guys hitting on 3 basic, hardcover 5, 6. No, 5, 6. Basic 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
So hitting on 5s with 8 shots.
That is 1.
It's a pin.
I'm rolling.
Killing on
really
a
crappy.
4.
That's 6.
Ooh.
That was my first 6. So only
One guy dead.
gone and 1 pin applied. Damon got the next one.
Oh, these guys are moving.
Yeah, if they manage the order test, which they will make on an 8.
Fail.
10, they go down. Good for me, because I know what he was planning.
Yeah, that's because I told you.
He was going for my flamethrower team.
Next time. Alright. The God of War will open fire on your team.
My what not?
Your flamethrower team.
Okay.
So I can see him, so no hardcover for you.
That's the problem with small teams. Since there are only
If you
2
can
guys,
see one.
you can see one, they don't have cover.
So I'm hitting you on a 3. 4, small team.
Yeah, correct. So 1 shot hitting on 4. That's a hit.
That's a big boom.
It's a
Medium
light
howitzer.
howitzer. Light howitzer, so
Light
D6.
or medium?
Light, so D6 hits.
5.
5 with a +2 penetration. I'm guessing that
Killing
is
on anything
gone.
but ones?
No.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
but they
dead.
are gone. They are. You would need their +2 penetration, so to kill. Yes.
Down here. Here you go.
Sad, sad sight. And now BA 10.
Pivot. 2 pivot. There we go.
Okay.
super short. Not super short. But is it long range? No, it's not.
So 3 shots there, 3 shots there.
Yes. 3 shots everywhere.
Yep. Where do you want to go first?
Let's start in front. That's movement.
That unit, it's forced to hit with the hull.
Yep. 2 hits.
Yep. Killing on 4s.
1 dead.
1 dead and 1 pin. So they're at 4.
So 3s to hit the other unit because of super short. It's 3 basic, movement 4, back down to 3.
Yeah. 3 shots. Hitting all 3s, killing on 4s.
2 dead.
2 dead and 1 more pin.
Woohoo!
So
You go, Andy.
shit is happening. And these guys are now at 4 pins and I removed 1 guy.
Svein has never held this many die.
Dice.
He pulled a German die. Now he's gonna shoot with a...
Order test.
Yep.
They are regular, so 8. That's a 7, so they are good. They are getting an advance order. Why an advance?
Because you want to be close to the pens.
Pence?
Pens? You want to be there.
I want to be here.
So you...
Actually, I can go over.
You can go over.
I can go over. Then we need to do a little bit of measuring. Just to see where they will end up. So that's 6 inches. That means if it goes around, so the backest guy ends up here. That's the furthest backest guy.
Yep.
And then the frontest guy can wrap around.
Yeah, we'll be back after that.
Yeah. So light machine gun and 1 loader.
You already have the die in hand.
Yeah.
Count them.
But it's 7 guys, yeah, it's just so no.
4 shots from the machine gun. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots in total.
9 shots in total.
Hitting on a 3 basic, movement 4, super short, back to 3.
3s to hit over here. That is what we like to see.
Killing on 3s. How many? 5 guys?
Yeah, you're gone.
They're gone.
1 more for me.
And Svein has a new motto in life. We can still try.
We can still try. Well, as you can see, people, this scenario is a little bit more balanced than Sevastopol, since I don't have so much indirect fire. And I'm really rolling bad rolling today. My HQ is going to move up 6.
He rolled like a champion yesterday.
Did I?
No.
I'm moving up 6 so that I am in support of these guys, and then I will try a pot shot at the doctor at 20 inches.
So 3 basic, movement 4, hardcover 5, 6, small team 7, and yada yada. 6s followed by 6s.
6 followed by 6. So, no.
It's a 3.
Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna try a tough one because this is a veteran unit.
Yep.
It came from the half track, so it's veteran. So they are at 6.
Plus 1 is 7.
So 7.
Advance.
They are
Run.
going to get
Rally.
Oh,
Shoot.
they're going to get
Ambush.
a run order, I think.
Yep.
On a 7 or less.
Nope.
No, so they go down. Heavy howitzer. I'll have to go for his mortar since he's starting to range in on me, since he managed his order test. You still have to take another order test to fire again, but still.
Yep. So you want to start to range in on the guy in the door?
Spotter is spotting the guy in the door.
Yep.
And we will see what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're going to see if you hit.
Yeah, with a 6.
6 to hit.
Indirect fire.
No.
4. So
5 next round.
turn. Tank. This is Chadwick. He's going to do a fire mission with his medium machine
He's
guns.
going to perform a fire order
Fire
with his machine guns.
mission.
He's going to be shooting what?
He's going to shoot 4 shots at the doctor from his hull, and the coaxial is going at your spotter.
Yes.
They
So
are
you're
both
standing
at long
still.
range.
3 long range, 4 hardcover, 5, 6 small team 7.
Yeah.
For both of them.
Yeah, let's go with the doctor.
Doctor.
Nothing. Let's go with the spotter. This is the important one. No. Nada. Okay, I got 5 dice left. but it's 4 transports and 1 HQ that isn't going to do anything.
Yeah, and he pulled a die.
Pulled mine.
So he's going to do the HQ, and then he's just going to be allowed to do the rest.
Yeah. And that means these guys will perform 1 pivot, 2 pivot, and he can then move 12 on the advance.
And the reason why I let him do this is because I'm not going to be bothering to killing the transports to remove order die, because there's other more important stuff.
There is.
Yeah. So you want to take an order test on that, baby?
One can...
No, wait, he punctured.
He punctured, but he can reverse.
Straight back.
Straight back, but only half, so that's 6 inches.
Yep.
5.
Yep, so he's inexperienced.
Yep.
8 minus...
So it would be 5. 8 minus 3.
Yep.
5. Plus 1, so 6.
Yeah, so 6 inches reverse.
Yeah, so he's down to 2. And then it's going to be all Damon.
Yeah, you can just take the camera after that, and we'll do everything in a go.
In a go.
Dice number 1.
Of your remaining
5. Run away!
Okay, so the doctor is running away. This is not in the spirit of how I played him in Sevastopol.
No, but I wanted to survive.
Because we don't kill patrons.
I don't. Not on purpose. You do. So
Voodoo.
Voodoo. So moving 5. And let's see. Yeah, let's move it over there. Back here.
Okay, so he is running behind the building.
There we go.
Yep, and
number 2, the mortar.
yes,
So
mortar
2.
ranging in on a 5.
Testing.
Yes, 7 or less.
Yes.
Oh no, we made it. So no pins on that guy.
So 5 to hit.
No,
4. Miss.
Ooh.
Down to 4.
That is going to be nasty at some point.
I don't have a 4 on this one.
No, that's mine. Yours is on top.
Oh. Well, in that case, you're ranging in on a 6.
No, 5.
Next one. HQ. We'll stand still and take a shot at these guys.
Yes, this baby over here.
Short range, but hard cover. So
Mhm.
4, 5, 6.
Yes, because
Yeah,
it's inexperienced. 1 shot.
3, miss.
3, so it's a miss. And
Next die. These guys. Well, let's do the easy stuff first.
yeah,
These guys will pause it.
pause it. We end up with this unit moving in a snake line to be able to trace a line from that guy to these guys. He will, however, have to shoot through hard cover, but still, and he also needs to be
shooting.
it's shooting, and he needs to be 1 inch away from his own guys there, but he can manage that. So how many guys you got there? 9?
10, 12? I think this is the big unit.
No, it's inexperienced. Oh yeah, this is inexperienced unit.
This is the freebie unit.
Yeah, so that's 12 inexperienced guys. So, if you wanna check some line of sight and stuff.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys who's able to shoot.
Okay, 8 guys, 8 rifles.
4.
Since they're
movement.
inexperienced.
Movement 5, long range 6, hardcover 7, 8.
Yeah.
So 8 shots.
Hitting
sixes,
on
followed-
6 followed by 6. The so-called nigh impossible shot, which Damon has proved many a time
That is impossible.
that is impossible. Thank you.
And the last die
Yeah, that's
on the unit over here.
that's the unit inside this building, the HQ building.
We're gonna fire all their shots at these guys.
Yeah.
So we're counting, I guess it's all the windows but 1. Yeah, no. You can, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
So that's, let's see, machine gun, 3 shots.
Plus 1 guy, so that's
4
4.
shots, plus 3 windows is 6, that's 10.
10 shots.
Hitting on 3 basic, long range, I would assume. Yes, even for the machine gun.
Yeah, so
That's
4.
4, hardcover 5, 6.
Yeah. 10 shots hitting on 6s. No!
Yes!
So let's hit. These guys get a pin. They are regular, so killing on 4s. 2, 2. Bad boy. Start of turn 5 in this exciting battle for Stalingrad.
And I pulled Svein's die, so I'm moving his stuff for him.
Because you're my monkey.
Yes. We pre-measured. He wanted to charge, but unfortunately there's barbed wire in the way.
Yeah, someone put barbed wire, so I have to advance over the obstacle, but I will get 2 guys within 6 inches, and one of them is my light machine gun. And I will try to take out his Mortar team.
So let's see, 6 inches on the 2 front, and loader, he doesn't get to shoot. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rifles shooting at normal.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a 3 basic, a 4 for movement,
and then super short.
back to 3, and 4, 5 for hard cover.
Yeah. So hitting on
Fives.
5s with the first
5 shots.
1 rifle, 4 light machine gun shots.
Yes. That's 2 5s.
Ooh, that's 2 5s, and then we have how many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Hitting on 7.
7.
6.
Wait,
Long
3
range.
basic, movement 4. Yeah, it's 7s.
Hard cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7. What did I don't think I even filmed where I rolled.
No one filmed. You're holding the camera, genius.
It was 2 5s.
It was 2 5s.
And here comes no 6s.
Then you need 6s to kill.
Because they are in.
The majority is in the building.
And how many hits?
2.
Oh, dual 5s.
Close.
But you got a pin,
Got a pit.
and that's good since you are
Irrelevant? Wait.
inexperienced.
Inexperienced.
Yes, you are irrelevant.
Next die.
Pin inflicted on the Mortar team. Hopefully he will fail his morale check. And here comes another pin. Daka Daka on the BA-10, which is commanded by Matches.
Okay, Andy. Let's kill some germs.
Yeah, and you are shooting at
Let's start straight forward. Same
Straight-
target as last.
straightforward.
Straight forward.
So we're going over here. They got 4 pins.
So, hitting on 3s.
This
Same
is
as last.
no movement and short range, so 3s. Re-rolling.
1 hit.
Hey, 1 hit, so it's another pin. Killing on 4. Another for. Wah! They are veterans for killing on 5s, but you even made that one. Can you stop it?
No. So 5 pins.
5 pins, and they are starting to get useless.
And 3 shots at super short range.
At these guys,
Hitting on 2s.
hitting on 2s,
2 hits.
2 hits, killing
on
on 4s,
2
2
dead.
dead. No
dead.
NCO. So 2 guys dead. I even get the light machine gun here.
Good
but-
shooting. Matches.
Yeah, that was very good, Andy. But now you need to stop it.
No.
Because wait. Yes.
No.
Good boy. Bad boy.
Meller.
Miller. Very good candy from somewhere.
Yeah. Sweden in my case.
You bought it in Sweden.
Yes.
Andy Bryant unleashing a hail of lead, killing nobody there. You have 1 guy there and 2 guys over here. So he's a deadly mother.
PG-13.
Yeah, that's why I said mother. But you have another die.
Order
yeah.
test.
Order test, testing on. You got your HQ over here.
Yeah.
So testing on 9.
-1 plus 1 is 9.
Yeah. So fail, please.
8.
No. So that's a what order?
That is a charge order.
Run, and he's going after these poor German. It's enough that 1 guy reaches.
There we
The
go.
rest will
Yeah.
follow. Okay, so here they come. We are capturing the action on the minicam. At least we're capturing Damon's hands, or hand, the hand of.
God.
Well,
Since I have the God of War.
no, not sure I'm liking this. Anyhow, these guys haven't done anything, so they actually get to react fire. That is important. However, they will have the pins, because the pins are not removed until combat is initiated.
And the hard cover, since you have to shoot at the start of my movement.
Yeah.
So it sounds.
Yeah, how many shots? I got 1 light machine gun and 1 rifle, so that's 5.
Yep.
6 followed by 6. Let's film it. 1 6. Whoa! He shoots, he scores!
Killing on.
4?
Yep.
No!
So a pin, which again is ignored because when we get into close combat, everything goes away.
That's true. So now that pin is removed, and my guys will probably also be removed. So what do you got? 9, 8?
2, 4, 6, 8 guys.
8 guys going in there
Killing
with
armed force.
hand-to-hand combat.
You're dead.
I am totally PG.
13.
5 inches of consolidation move, and Damon is moving, and he's actually putting them in front of the God of War. And don't ask why.
Tactical decision.
Tactical indecision. But we will find out at some point, I guess. Okay, so that's his 5 inches of consolidation move.
Yeah.
And new die. Germans are up. I want to put some pressure on these guys. But since they are in hard cover, I do want to move up and get closer to the building and also eliminate his ability of shooting at me from
With the
there.
God of War.
Yes. I don't have any HQ close enough, so they will take a test on an 8 or less, which we promptly fix, allowing us to move
Your
up.
promptly has been back and forth.
If I move up against the...
Anyone who's standing in base contact ignores hard cover.
yeah,
But you have to be in base contacts.
I don't want to have base.
You don't want to have base? Why wouldn't you want to have base contacts?
No, I didn't say base contact. I said base. I'm thinking I'm not going to get more than
3 guys.
3 guys, so the rest will actually
Just follow.
follow suit.
So 3 guns, ignoring hard cover.
Yeah, because... no, I have a light machine gun here.
Yep, but was he? Where was he?
No, he's here, so he's fine. That's the loader. Okay, so 4 shots. 5,
6 shots, hitting on a 3 basic, movement 4, back to 3 because of super short. Yep.
Okay. Hitting on 3s. No!
Hey, you hit on 50%. Stop bitching and whining.
Killing on 4s.
Yes.
These are regulars. That's
2
Betha.
guys.
2 kills and... no!
Yep. And the 2 guys hitting on, let's see, 3, movement 4, super short 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, hardcover. Good one, Damon.
No.
No, what
So,
in the name of voodoo?
2 dead, 1 pin.
So that's up to 2. 1 for me, and this is my follow-up move.
And his 9th move for world domination in this game.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if he actually makes one.
9. 10 minus 1, 9. Plus HQ, 10. Yay! So they are in ambush, pin is removed, and this, the reason I did this is because these guys are in a precarious place to assault these guys.
How exciting.
And we saw how the assault worked out on that side, so I do not want Damon assaulting me. But there will be lots of assaulting when we get to Pavlov's house, which we are going to film next. So my pioneers are in ambush, and Damon has got 1 die to spend. And he is going for run action with his HQ, or an advance actually. That means he's allowed to do some...
Should I run?
Possibly.
Can we run further? Yeah, we'll run further. That was 6. You want to shoot?
Nope. You can just move him up there.
I'll be here.
And you'll be within 6 of your guys.
Yep.
Okay, so new die.
Yep.
1 for the germ, ants.
And there you see the newest member of Tabletop Battle. Next time you see him, he'll be wearing the t-shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody discussed that with me.
Nope. You don't discuss half of the stuff you do with me, so.
Well, that's true. They are
Veterans, 10 minus 5 is 5, plus 1 is 6.
and it's a run order to get them
Into hardcover.
out of dodge. Well,
That's almost a foobar.
almost a foobar, but no foobar. Fail, fail, fail.
It's Svein's middle name, and my middle name is Dice God. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
We had to do a refilm. Joachim laughed the last time, and he laughed again. We love it. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you're gonna do something.
Why is this order die here? This order die says fire,
Yes.
and I am within 6 of my HQ.
Yeah.
So they are at 9 minus 2.
is 7.
7 plus 1 is 8.
Yeah, so 8 or less. Give us a foo bar, Damon. You have done it before. You can do it again.
It's a fail. It was the full bar. I didn't get you. Weirdo.
I'm going to use the Panzer III, commanded by Commander Chadwick, which hasn't done too much.
No, I like how your patrons are doing nothing.
Don't be rude. Last time we tried to take out
It's
his...
because of the general.
We tried to take out his spotter, but I gave you a pin, so hopefully you will fail. That means Commander Chadwick is going to move up 1 pivot, and then he's moving up to the barbed wire. Sadly, he cannot go through it because it wasn't far enough. We are going to unleash 4 shots with the coaxial and 4 shots with the hull medium machine guns at your infantry.
So we're looking at 3 basic, 4 for movement, 5 for long range, 6, 7 for
I don't
hardcover.
think it's long range.
Oh no, you have a medium there.
Yeah,
Or-
this is definitely within.
Yep, so 6s.
6s to hit on 8 shots, and now we need to pray to the voodoo gods because I have
That they have returned to the house of Svein.
I have been lacking in the 6th department.
If he doesn't get a 6 now, he will turn into Sveinzilla.
Yeah, and the Norwegian word for 6 is sex.
Which is why you need these die, because you ain't getting the other one. Oh, I did.
I'm not.
Roll die. 2.
2.
Possibly 2 dead.
A double penetration.
Oh!
Oh!
Double entendre.
Killing on 6, no 4s, the irregular.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
And possibly NCO or a light machine gun.
No!
So 2 dead.
dice and a pin. 1 for the Germans. I will try to move this truck actually forward. No, that can only move forward.
Yeah, it's already blown its tires.
It's blown its tires, and we decided if you go through barbed wire, it can only move forward.
If you only have wheels.
Regular wheels.
Yeah.
So we will not do that. We
You can try to keep reversing.
Yeah.
God of War can still shoot and kill.
Yeah. So let's do that. Inexperience 6 plus 1 7. I'm really rocking my
Leadership tests.
yes.
So reversing a whopping 6 inches.
6 inches, bringing me here, like that, and new die. Are you zooming?
No.
We're going to be
Now I am.
bold. Not bold. No, bold.
Yes, we are starting to get there.
No, we're not. I have a lot of hair. My
Yeah, he's freaking monkey man.
Anders Hitler. You're talking?
I'm talking.
Anders Hitler is going
I'm
to...
Italian, I'm supposed to be here.
half Italian.
Okay, so I'm a half monkey.
Yeah.
You're a monkey.
Anders Hitler is moving up 6.
Taking one for the motherland
Yeah, he's hugging this one, so he will get hard cover.
from frontal shooting.
Yeah. These,
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at these guys, trying to apply some more pins.
Yes, range.
Hopefully, good range.
Yes, that's within 12.
Yeah. So,
You
movement
have-
4, hardcover 6.
3 basic, movement 4, hardcover 5, 6.
Let's see the... No!
That was a reverse voodoo.
We are going to try a bold move on matches. Indirect fire.
Dude, I've convinced him to give us 100% of his earnings and you shooting. Oh, okay, I'm kidding.
That would make some very good business for him.
Yes, if he charges 200%.
Indirect fire.
Yep.
That means I'm removing this one, trying to hit matches. And remember, indirect fire on recce vehicles.
Cannot recon away.
Recce away. So here's the 6, Damon. Are you ready for the moment you have been fearing?
Yes.
Hup!
Boo-hoo, I lose a car.
No! Total opposite! So we're still at turn 5. I have started to range in on matches, and one of the reasons is because I want to try to take him out next turn if I get the first die. I could get lucky. In the meantime, I only have units that are going down or running away, so I have just done that. My HQ goes down, and this vehicle is running 24 inches, so he's over here, and then these two are going down. And that concludes my dice, and Damon has his 5 left.
Fire.
Fire order if you
Same
can
targets.
manage the test. On a 7. No! Damon, don't hit.
Okay.
No! 1d6.
1d6.
4 hits.
Plus 2 penetration.
That is
Killing
a...
on 2s.
That's inexperienced. Killing on 2s.
They're all dead.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Yeah, actually it's a 5-man crew. I just forgot to put one guy extra. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a morale check. How many pins do I get?
2d6 hits, by the way.
No, it's a medium
said-
mortar. Medium mortar.
Medium mortar.
Yeah.
Medium mortar.
So 1d6 hits.
Medium mortar. Medium mortar. 8d6.
Yeah. And
d6 is d2 pins.
okay, so roll for that, because that can be very decisive.
Okay.
2 pins, so that are now at 6. That means I have to take a morale check since I lost half my unit. Oh, he stays. He scores with 1 guy, and I got a permanent -1.
Squad.
No, it's 5. It's true. It's true. I will show you. Anyway,
Ranged in on 2+.
that's true. You have hits, so range in 2+. And I will have a -1 to my morale and shooting.
-3 to morale.
But
More stuff.
yeah, more stuff.
A commissar, the doctor,
The doctor is doing.
a run. He will need to operate over here.
He's running 12 inches.
Yep.
That will bring him up to here,
It's going to be behind the building.
going behind the building.
Need to
So
move up
it's
two
kind of
directions.
bring the flag also, if you please. It's important to bring the flag.
God of War.
So he's playing a little bit more defensively than I did.
God of War.
Into
Firing
the
straight forward.
pool.
Thanks to Svein opening the fire lines.
Yes, I killed a couple of guys there, giving
got
him
5.
1 inch of clearance so he can shoot at my pioneers, sitting on 5s because of hard cover.
Have we seen this before?
Don't do that. Okay, 1d6 hits. 1!
1.
That's even better.
Killing on 1. Or anything but 1.
Yeah.
So 1 dead.
1 guy gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I can take from the rear ranks, it's fine.
And that's a light howitzer, so it's...
D2 pins.
You sure?
Yep, you just did it with the...
Oh, yeah.
So 1 pin.
1 pin.
Not too bad.
Not too bad, but it's a pin, and that's the one I need.
Yeah, that's all you need. All you need is love. No pins.
All I need is love.
And then, what you got left? You got
I had dice.
this unit and this unit.
So we're gonna be shooting this unit.
Mm-hmm.
We have 1, 2, 3 windows. They could draw line of fire to those.
Yes, one of them was...
The light machine gun.
Could he draw? Because he was in that position.
Let's pause and find out.
Yep, we'll measure up. Second last die, the unit inside the building is zooming in on my pioneers, which have 1 pin.
6 shots from 3 windows.
Yep,
And machine gun does not get to play.
Yes, so 6 shots hitting on 6s because of long range and hard cover on my guys.
6.
Oh, can you stop that?
Killing on 5s. No.
But a pin. So it's 2 pins. If you try to move, then I will have 2 pins.
Oh, you think?
When I shoot and unleash my ambush.
So unleash your ambush. Ambush.
Ambush?
Unleash your ambush.
Unleash my ambush?
Do your thing, chicken wing.
Yeah, I want to call it when I have the best...
Yeah, you're not getting within super short.
No, I won't get it in, but I
So
will...
run order is given.
Yeah, we're going to assault.
Yes.
Oh, wait. This we need to have on this cam.
The Smurf cam.
Yep, and what do we put it over here? Maybe.
Then it's out of line of sight of this camera.
Yeah, okay, we put it over there. It's over here.
There we go. So, run order.
Yep, so I will ambush when you are here, out of hard cover and whatnot. Ambush!
So turn off the camera. Well, I can move my stuff.
Yeah, just one.
This is the point where you ambush.
Yep.
Yeah, camera off until I'm done moving. So after movement and math and checking fire lanes, Svein's two closest, nearest guys, as Svein would put it. If you watch our videos, Joachim, you'll figure it out. Yeah, you need to start watching the videos so you'll learn. The two closest guys they have clear line of sight to majority of the unit,
Yep.
so no hard cover, while the rest of the unit has no clear line of sight to the majority unit, so I get hard cover from these guys.
To shoot over hard cover.
Either that wall or this wall still provides. So,
And
the two guys needs a 5 to hit.
also, since he's still moving, we allow the unit to be within 1 inch of his own unit because he hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, when you end, you need to be outside of 1.
Yeah. So 2 shots hitting on 5s
Yep.
because of the 2 pins.
Yes, sir.
Are you filming the dice?
I'm filming the dice.
Oh, one hit.
6.
Killing on
3.
You're inexperienced. Yay!
So one dead.
Kill.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5 guys.
Oh yeah, you kill one more. So 5 guys, they will hit on 7s because they will have hard cover in addition to the 5.
Yes.
Well, that's 2. Maybe we can take out 1 more. Yay!
And
Killing
possibly-
on 3s. Hup! No!
So
2 guys
two
dead.
guys dead.
End position, I took out 2 guys. Of course, pins are removed when he enters close combat. He has 10 guys in total that will attack with the 10 dice, killing on 4s.
How many guys do you have? Too many?
Yeah, I have 6, so it could go either way.
You don't have any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You killed all of them.
Bog! You want me to roll the 6 to see if I kill the
No! Yeah, you dropped that one.
It rolled. They're gone.
I know they're gone. You're gone. This is how the table looks after turn 5. A lot of casualties.
Beautiful table.
A lot of casualties on the. Yeah, it's a nice table, nice setup. I'm really looking forward to the Pavlov's house when we are going to do some real.
This is Pavlo's house, by the way.
That is
Top
Pavlov's
floor.
house. When we're going to do some real city street fighting, lots of assaulting. Anyway, the Germans are having quite a hard time. And Damon are collecting dice for turn 6. There's a lot of dice. So sorry that this video got so long. You can blame it on Anders.
Yeah. Round 6, possibly the last round. Svein drew a die.
I draw.
He rolled a die.
and
We
it was
rolled
draw.
off to see who got the first die.
No, we didn't. We drew it. And I will try to mortar his matches.
Mortar matches.
Mortar matches.
If you kill matches with a mortar, we're gonna call him Mortar from now on the forums.
I need a 5.
You need to do a test to be able to shoot
Oh, scheisse.
with -3.
There's only one guy. So -3.
So 5.
Well, look, I rolled a 3. Oh,
It's almost fubber.
almost fubber. That is pretty much useless and soon to be dead. But in the meantime, we got matches moving up. And of course, I lose the range in. He's doing 1 pivot. And look at that bad boy.
Matches.
Matches is doing 3 shots with his light machine gun and a further light anti-tank round into the side of my Panzer, which do not have a recce.
3 shots, hitting on
Basic
force.
3 movement 4. Yep. 3 shots in with force, and what you're looking for is only a pin, so you made that. Killing on 5s. Killing on 5s.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I will officially say that I want to play Anders or Joachim next time.
Shooting your tank.
So 1 pin and 1 guy dead. What do you need on the tank, mister?
3. 3 basic, movement 4, super short 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing you anymore.
So
Plus 4 penetration, plus 1 on the side.
5 versus 8.
So 3 to glance, 4 to pen. Well, that's a pen, but it's not 2 rolls.
No, but I don't
So you want to say something to Tim?
to Tim.
Yeah, you're killing Tim right now.
I'm killing Tim. Sorry, Tim. I know we had a good conversation on Facebook today, but sucks to be you. You're being controlled by Svein, and he gets you guys killed.
On fire.
Yeah, as I said, he gets you guys killed.
So I get them barbecued.
One basic pin and one pin for fire.
Yep.
I guess.
So it's 2 pins. I need to take a morale check.
Yeah.
And he's regular.
And you have the guy close, so you're taking the test on a 9 minus 2 is 7 plus 1 is
8.
8.
So Tim, this is your chance to stay in the game. Yeah, Woo! Tim stays in the game.
Game!
With 2 pins and down.
Yep.
German die is up, and things are indeed looking
heated.
Bleak.
No, that's just me.
I need to take a morale check because we are going to bend possibly the rules a little bit.
Bending them, you're assaulting.
We are assaulting, but we don't know how it's actually.
I told him it's okay to do it.
And that's the gentlemanly way to do it, so we'll do it. Anyway, my veterans are going to perform a morale check.
To assault my noobs.
These guys. My HQ is within 6. So I got
10 minus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8.
Yeah, so 8 or less. That's
Nice.
6. Nice one.
It counts.
However,
I get to fire.
yeah, but dude, am I outside of 6? Can you... I just saw that now. Is that more than 6 inches? Because if it's not, then you're not allowed to shoot.
Unclear.
After some thorough checking, we saw that it was less than 6 inches.
From this point to this point,
yeah.
Because it's where you start and the target is, not the actual distant ran.
Correct. Rint.
And
now
I've allowed him to run like this.
Yeah.
One guy needs to be here.
Yeah, actually one guy
and one guy needs to be there. Here. That doesn't work because you need to be outside of 1 inch after you quit. After you're done with the assault. After you're done with the assault, I'll allow it. We have to check it more thoroughly.
Yeah, that's a good, valid point.
Because now we're looking at the majority of the units.
This is actually just a big fuck up.
No, you just hit and kill. I've been winning so far, so I'll give you this.
Yeah, because
I'm gentlemanly and you're a whiny man-child when you lose. 4, 5, 6.
No.
You got 6 attacks. Go.
We'll do that, but we would just want to clarify that in the errata it says that the first unit, if you meet up, the first unit you meet is in front of cover. You do not attack at the same time.
No.
In this case, I got some guys fighting over an obstacle, some guys fighting directly, and then these guys, since they're on the other side. But these are the first guys to reach the target, and that means, according to the errata, they fight and they get to hit first.
Everything would be clarified with saying that the models must move in a straight line if possible to initiate. Yeah. Because then the first model would have to run straight into the obstacle.
But then again, we did say we were going to bend some rules because we are running like this, and from that,
we're procrastinating.
Did I pass the order test?
You didn't take one.
I didn't?
No.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
No.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, because we needed 8.
You got 6 die. Just roll. People are waiting. We're wasting time.
I will
6 die, killing on a 3.
probably have to edit some of this stuff.
Watch the voodoo happen. Lots of 1s and 2s.
Well, at
4
least
dead.
2s or 4 dead.
6 guys return heat.
2 6s and no more 6s.
So 6 guys hitting back.
Correct, killing on 5s.
So that's 2.
Yeah, so you can't possibly win combat.
Nope, but you got 3 guys dead.
And that means I lost 50% of the squad.
So you have to take a test regardless.
Meaning...
And I get to roll tests. because of the Russian special rule.
Yeah, no, that is, yeah, that's true.
We'll be right back after this.
We need to check that too. Regrouping ends up over here. Sorry about the fuss about that thing. We should have done our research before we started, but we also found out that if you lose 50% of your score, it's only from firing in the shooting step. Shooting step?
Yeah. 9 minus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8. Advanced order.
Yeah. 6, so you're good. And close quarter fighting is, of course, not firing per se. It's not a shooting order, fire order. So these guys are advancing down, and they are going to shoot. Yeah, if you're next to the obstacle, I don't benefit from hard cover anyway.
No,
so
but I still have to be 1 inch away.
That's true. You need to be 1 inch.
So some you will get, some you will not. So there we go. So hard cover, not hard cover for these two.
Yeah.
So they will be hitting you. They still have a pen. Basic of 3, 4, movement 5, 6, 7, back to 6 for super short.
Yep.
No hits.
Yep.
Then we have 3. I could designate one as loader, but that's my problem. 3, 4, 5 shots. Hit 3, 5 shots, hitting on a 3 basic, movement 4, back to 3.
And 4 pin.
4 for pin.
That's
Woo!
3 6s.
And a
What
5.
the hell, man?
What's up? Killing on a 5.
You
Look,
do?
3 dead.
No, 2. But still enough to force him around, I think.
Yep.
What I get then? 1 pin.
Die, Hans.
He's
Yeah,
at
it's
9,
10.
plus 1, 10. So he's staying.
Still here.
But he's now down to 1 man, so he's also permanent minus to the morale, which is 8 then, but I still made the test.
Yep. So new die.
So this is the situation. 1 pioneer left.
Run.
You were so lucky to take out that flamer in that unit.
Yes, I was.
You were lucky, and he's running.
Yep.
HQ. So, Commander Sukov is ready to provide some morale for these guys.
Open fire!
But before that, he's
Mortar!
going to open mortar fire.
2 plus 2 hits.
That's
it's
a
a 2.
2.
But it's a hit.
Yeah.
So you got 1 guy left.
Yeah.
He
he's-
takes 6 hits.
Yeah. Do you really want to roll?
Yes. It's called rubbing it in. He died hard.
A lot of times. So heavy howitzer.
Gone.
Gone. Me. Let's try to assault matches. I will then remove my pins.
Are you nuts?
I am.
Oh, your matches.
I'm needing
so-
to make a roll check.
On a 6.
6 or less. Are you ready for that?
Yep.
No, you're not.
Going down.
So they go down. They have been stuck there since the transport was taken out, and now the commissar is finally running up. Is he going to do something if we get to turn 7? Maybe shoot something?
No. I'm done.
He's gonna run my HQ.
Your HQ is going to assault matches?
No. He's just gonna run and get close to the bunker. Try to at least manage a draw around the barbed wire and everything. But I'm thinking this is not even gonna end up with a draw for the Germans.
Next die.
And my other HQ, that is Anders Hitler, is going to run also to take possession
Has
of the
Anders
bunker.
ever heard you say Anders Hitler?
I hope not.
Good
Yeah.
thing he doesn't watch the movies we make after they're actually done.
So the problem now is if we get to turn 7, he is ready to
Lay waste.
lay waste.
Dude, what do you have left? You have transports. That's it, isn't it?
No, I got that unit also.
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
I got you.
Yeah.
Can my 2 HQs hold the bunker?
Nope.
Nope, because here comes...
The advance.
Yeah, but if you fail the morale check, fail, please, fail.
Kapow!
Yeah, you can shoot and you get +1.
So they're testing on 9.
Regular, -1, +1. Oh, you even made it!
I did!
But did you guys see the strategy he used there? First he moves up his HQ, then he moves his commissar to be able to have as much chance as possible to make his action. And now he is within 4 inches of the bunker, and thus I do not have the objective number 1, which was a draw, to hold the bunker and have guys behind this line.
Ducker, you.
I do have guys behind the line, but I'm not holding the bunker anymore.
Line of sight, clear line of sight to the majority.
Yes.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots.
7 shots.
Hitting
range.
on a...
I think the light machine gun is within 15.
Yep.
So he is going to hit at 4s.
Let's do that one first. And the rest of the guys hit on 5s.
Yep.
That's 1. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys hitting on 5s.
So 3 hits, killing on
4s.
4s. 2, 3.
3 dead.
What the hell, man? You're possessed.
3 guys dead.
3 guys dead and 1 pin.
The furthest backists.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter now.
And we're done.
The Germans are sad.
Yes.
My only chance now is to actually kill that unit, and to do that I have to kill 3 guys to force a morale check. And I will try to do that with these guys, because I have a light machine gun there. So Damon, morale check.
8.
Testing on 8 since they are regular. And that's an 8.
So you're good to go.
4 shots with the light machine gun, hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Because he is within 15.
Yep.
No!
2 hits. And 2 guys hitting on 5s.
2 guys hitting
No,
on
4s.
4s because of long range.
Ooh.
So 3 hits
Now you need to kill all 3.
on 4s.
Nope.
Only 1
1 6.
and 1 6. So there goes your
Machine gun or
light
NCO.
machine gun. Yeah.
Yoink and a pin.
Yoink and a pin.
Then what you have left is transports. You only got transports left, right?
Transport is all we got left because the tank went down.
Yeah. So
So-
I'll just give you this.
And you can do your stuff.
Finish up my thing.
I think the people are watching you right now. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Look at that beautiful face.
I wouldn't say so, but
Look at that face then. I'm killing the table. Yep.
don't kill the table.
So what do we got? We have the God of War.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, he can take out that single guy.
Yep, let's wait, I can see Hitler. And you get the same kind of cover. Yeah, I'll shoot at Hitler.
Yeah, try Hitler. It's a 5.
It's a 6.
Yeah, small
Okay.
thing. 6.
6 to hit.
No. No. For once.
This unit.
Yeah. Okay. That unit trying to take out my
1,
lone
2,
pioneer.
3. So 3 from
Yep.
machine gun. 4,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep, 8 shots.
Range is over, so that is hitting on 4 with 8 shots.
Yes. No.
5, small team.
And hardcover.
Hardcover.
So 7.
7s. 2, 4, 6, 8.
1 6. Nope. So that's that unit.
Is that it? I think that's it.
God of War.
God of War's done his job. HQ done his job. He's done his job. Mortar team done his job.
What did the God of War do?
Tried to kill him.
Yeah, in the mist.
I think that's it.
Yep. Yep.
That is it.
So that was the last action of turn 6. The guys inside the mini Pavlov's house shot and missed, and Damon is now rolling to see.
It's a 1.
That's the mark of something.
It's the Imperial Eagle.
Imperial Eagle for some other
It's a
game.
1. Yeah, other game not to be mentioned for you viewers.
Yeah.
Unless you of course play the other game. In that case, it's known as.
Anyway, it was a 1, which means the game ends at turn 6. This game was a lot more balanced. Yeah, you don't need to put all the destroyed German dice up there. Really not necessary, Damon.
1, 2,
It's
3,
not
4,
necessary
5,
at all.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No.
3.
Not necessary at all to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Victory conditions are not met.
as I was saying,
Yeah.
much more balanced than the Sevastopol game. But
The dice rolling of the gods.
you had some insane luck with your rolling, and I was pure crap.
Yes, you didn't manage your leadership tests at all.
I did that, but when it counted, I didn't.
And when it counted, I did.
So your count.
Sure.
Anyway, victory conditions were hold the bunker and no enemy within 4 inches and 1 unit past the front line.
Yeah.
So
For a draw.
For a draw.
You got a unit passed, but you don't hold the bunker.
So
it's not a draw.
it's a victory for the Russians.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
So George, we won.
You did. And we are not going to play the next game. That will be me and Anders. Much more fun.
Ooh, me and Anders.
Possibly you and
He's
Anders.
gonna throw a fit if I play like this.
He is going to be so pissed.
He plays the Germans as usual, so I want to play Anders. I'm gonna make him throw dice and wreck stuff.
He's going to be so pissed.
Yes.
But it's important that it's an enjoyable game for the viewers. Anyway, we hope you liked the video, even though it got a little bit long and we did a little bit of fumbling around, but that's just how it went this time. We will try to improve for the next game, which will be Anders versus Damon in Pavlov's house.
Yep.
That will be street fighting, there will be flamethrowers, there will be a T-34, there will be a Panzer IV.
I need to paint very fast.
Or
No, T-34 75?
T-34... yeah,
Because
I don't remember.
I have the 85 at home.
I think it
That's
was an
meant for
85.
auctions.
I think it was an 85.
Okay, check that, because if it is, I need to paint fast.
Paint fast! Or we can just use one of Anders. I think yes. Yeah.
Thank you for watching the game. This has been Svein.
And
Anders.
this guy,
Joachim.
Yeah. Okay, you can be yourself.
you can reserve.
And Damon.
Yeah,
I
and
said your first name first.
and me, Svein.
I said your name first.
Oh, okay.
You know why I do that? Because the last name said is the one they remember. Thanks for watching.
How can you forget this? Yeah, I won't go there.